circuitry is cardboard. CPU, GPU. Ugh, I feel so bad for you. I'll get started in a sec. Almost ready. Oh. I think I'm ready. We're in the city again. I have done nothing since we last played. Except try to light up all the lamps and look around. See where this guy could be hiding. Pretty sure I've got all the lanterns. Wait a second. Honestly, don't think I can stretch it. Really? I still have a really hard time with this one. There we go. Oh, thank you. Any other lanterns I care about? Thanks, Buffy D. I appreciate it. I forgot about that part. Perfect. Dang it. Goodness gracious. Can't do it all. No, this is not for you. Don't get it twisted. Okay, yeah, there's no lantern over here. Oh. Doo-doo. I'm going to give up soon. Doo-doo-doo-doo. It's about to be sometime soon. Spilled water on my sandwich, which I guess isn't really a problem. I just needed to take a sip. Taking comes somewhere. When? Not right now. I said it's nighttime, dang it. Think around. Think. What do you think? Ugh. I feel weird, but I think I'll be okay. One sec. Okay. I'm gonna come back to the city, because we need something out of here that I can go get. Where's the pond that had the stuff where I could jump and go? Because it's way faster. Sorry, I had to sit and think for a second. As in read. Like, read. Not thinking, like, just read. Okay. I know there's one over this way. To walk, though. Hey, citizens still standing around here for some reason. Say it later. Thanks. There's stuff everywhere. I'm crying. Oh, nice. Oh, I don't even have to do the dash. Not closer. Yeah. Nice. Thanks, video. There we go. Ooh. Ah! Daytime, I'm not ready. The little girl's outside. Hey, little child who's outside. Okami. You're still singing the same song, you're just singing it outside. It's cute. Da, da, do, do. Do, 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 do. Was it over there? I think it's over there. I hope so. I'm kind of lost. I could always check the map, but I haven't, and yay! I hadn't needed to. Let's go. There we go. I was having trouble figuring out the options. It's a scroll. Scrolling. She said Sasa Sanctuary. Did she mean up here? That's where the bamboo is. Yeah, here's she. And her grandpa. The gods praise. Is it really you, Kaguya? I never thought I'd see you after the Emperor suddenly summoned you. Kaguya, dear Kaguya. It feels like ages since we last met, grandfather. Look at all those new wrinkles. Oh, she's crying. I thought you guys would run into each other here. I'm happy for you too. Oh, Kaguya, let us live together happily ever after. We could sell my bamboo ware, just you and me. Huh? Well... What's wrong, Kaguya? Do you have to return to the Emperor? No. It's just... I cannot live with you, grandfather. Huh? What are you talking about, Kaguya? You're not eloping or something, are you? I didn't know you were here, grandfather. It would have been better if I had not met before I departed. Depart? Where are you going? I'm not sure. The royal crest carved into the earth. Carved. It calls to me. She about to blast off. Oh. Kaguya, what are you doing? I'm being driven by an invisible force. The crest far below the earth. Something linked to my past awaits. I have to go. I must see what's in this hole. Kaguya! Bamboo girl! She already jumped. Okay. Alright. No. There we go. Honestly. There we go. Are you kidding me? Why? Why did it blow her that way? How confusing. Okay, now I gotta watch that. Oh, it's always something like this. Start over. This is more of a waste of time. Oh my god. Why? No, it's me! I'm the problem. Okay, that does save me a little bit of a problem. Okay. What? Why? Oh my god. I don't understand. Get up now. I mean, she'll get up at some point. Make a path, might as well. Oh, actually, this is the way I need to go. Why won't you draw the wind? He fell again. I'll go ahead and draw a bomb here. I'm waiting. Ooh. Oh, good one. Turns around. What in the world? Eh. Nah, don't break that one. I need her to get up as soon as possible. What are you trying to show me? Yep, this is good. Come on. Dig. There we go. I'll put a bomb here too, because I don't see the problem with that. Woo! Perfect. Go ahead and dig down here, because I don't actually know what I need to do. Oh, wait a second. Uh-oh. We need to go that way. There's a way, but goodness gracious, is it not happening right now. I think now that I know the path, it's not going to be a problem when I retry this. Nothing? Not a thing? Yeah. Because I have to do this. This is super required. I have to do this. Going a little bit. Oh, she'll be there. It's fine. Oh, we need to go... I wonder. No, no, no. That's not a way to go. Not quickly, at least. That was way more responsive. Please. If you do anything for me today. Wait a minute. Ah, wait a second. Okay, so just, ouch. Not fair. This person management business. This way, I think? Okay. I have to figure out the thing with the water. I have to figure it out. Let me up, though. Hello? Well, anyways. Well, I'm stuck here for a second, at least. Okay. Whew. Having troubles. I didn't know it was required. That's lame. Oh my god, not another one. I'm hitting the pipe, help. What? Wait a minute, what did... Because she wasn't facing the right way? Oh, that's insane. Oh, why? I'm learning, but there's just some stuff that's just gonna happen. I do know how to make her go faster, but I don't know if I can handle it. Work with me. Oh, that does break both. Ouch. Alright, alright. Heyo, what's up? How you doing, Crispy? Ooh, go. Uh-oh, that's not good. Oh, well, she's stuck here. She's not gonna, like... I should have just kept digging, honestly. Okay, we still have to get over there. Dig them there. Come on down. There's just nothing to it. It just decides whether it wants to or not. One second. Da, 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 da. They've had nothing about this. Ooh, au gratin and taters. That sounds great. This is the one. This is it. Why did that work that time? I don't know. It doesn't matter, clearly. Not to me. Kaguya, you were facing the wrong direction, girl. Like, literally, what else could it want me, from the water? I may have to quit. Oh. I'm sure I can just do the ball. 1 second. No, she's already going in the wrong direction to start. Never mind. Okay. I hit a wall? Okay. Ooh. Very careful. Yeah, it doesn't matter either way. Kaguya. Oh, she still got hit. Not at all. But it is a puzzle. What is it? Puzzle dungeon crawler? What is it? What would you call that? Literally, what even? Just give me more time. Wait, 1 second. Woo! Okay. Ow! Man. Hey, Kaguya. Okay. Ugh, this is the troubled soul, this one. I wonder if it has to do with how much ink I have. No. She's already out. But I'll keep trying. This way, man. Great. Now. Oh no! I fucked it up. Well, down she goes. This is how it goes. I still don't get what it is. We practice while I'm here. It's the straightest line you could ever make in your life. Am I in the way? Maybe? Let's go down. Eh. Woo! Alright. This way, sweetie. I don't have enough for the wind. Well, at least she'll be busy. I do have enough for the wind. It gives me time to figure out what's going on here. Oh, this is basically it. Actually, man, if you could, come back. Perfect. There we go. Okay, I get it. It was my fault. Ooh, just in time too. Hey. Where is it, Kaguya? Kaguya! I got it this time at least. She'll be down in a bit. It gives me time to do stuff. I've learned. I've sincerely grown. You down yet? She's not down yet. No, I need to go that way. Break that. You down yet? Busy? You just started coming down. Alright, hurry up. I've got the path. I know how to do things. I need to do bomb. The bomb was in there, right? Maybe it wasn't. Maybe I'm tripping. Oh, there it is. This way, ma'am. Hup, 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 hup. Another... Ooh, that's a tough one. I might actually wait a second because I don't want to run out. Yeah, she's gonna turn around. That's fine. I have to break that because for myself I can't get up out of the water. That was great. She already fell. And keep moving. Oh my god. It should work just fine, I don't understand. So picky. I might still be in the way, you're right. I'm getting out of the way. I'm walking away from the situation. Oh no. I mean, there's not enough time. It took me longer than usual because I didn't actually hurry to get her down. Get on out of the way. I can turn you around now at this point. Come on up. I gotta start over. Whew. Ugh. Okay. Bomb? Bomb? Oh. I thought I put it right in the wall. I looked the wrong way. Oh my god. Don't go too fast, man. Oh, she still got hit. It's that water, man. Oh, actually. Oh no! Not good. No, no, no. I'll quit after this and I'd have to read about that water one to see, like, what is the deal with it. She's on her way. Ow. She's a familiar voice. I don't know what it is. I'll break that one because I have to. And, ooh. She's got hit. I shouldn't have laughed. It's not funny, but it's funny. Dang it. Up, up. Turning around. Okay. Because I have to be sure I'm freaking ready. Goodness. Wait a minute. You good? Okay, there you are. Let me up. No! Then... she'll be there for a sec. Don't know what it is. She's up here now. And I have more than enough time. Watch her for a second. Okay. Okay. Perfect. And oh no, she was facing the right way. I need you to get up. Yeah, there we go. And then once she's out of there, okay, turn her around. There we go. And we have a bit of a problem here. I probably should have waited before I did that, but we're good now. We're clear. Much better. Oh, goodness. Kage, like, speed up a little bit. Ooh, what a terrible time. It was the water. That's it. That's the only one. Alright. I knew it was gonna be a rocket ship. Look at her go. Bamboo girl. What is looks like a bamboo ship? It's metal and huge. This is what was calling me. The link to my past. The link to your past. Available now on Nintendo Switch. Kaguya! I knew that this giant bamboo shoot was buried here. Sasa Sanctuary. One day, I came to cut some bamboo. Then this giant bamboo shoot appeared right before my eyes. Your cold, nearly lifeless body came tumbling out. Then this bamboo shoot disappeared back into the ground. You were cold and looked like you would die in any minute. I picked you up and rushed you home. My dearly departed wife and I nursed you back to health. We'd always wanted a child. You were like a blessing from the heavens. You brought joy into our lives. I couldn't tell you the truth. I feared that if you found out, you would seek out this strange bamboo shoot. I feared that it would take you away forever. Don't go. Don't go, Kaguya. Grandfather. Aww. I always thought of you and dearly departed grandmother as my real family. All that feeling shall never fade. Though I may leave, my heart remains with you. Remember that. I cannot stay here with you. A mysterious force is calling me. I can't resist it, and I must discover where I came from. I'll come back. Don't worry. I just need to know. Grandfather dear, send me off with a smile. I mean, if you're coming back, sure. Okay, Kaguya. Go wherever you may. I only ask, remember, you are my precious grandchild. Never forget. My dearest, most precious grandchild. Aww, grandfather. So sweet. You have parents? You soon. I'm out there sit. I'll be forever grateful to you. I could never thank you enough. Please accept this as a token of my appreciation. That's what I needed. That's why I had to do this one. I skipped the other one. Farewell. The minigame is fine, except for the water. Hmm? Hmm? Hmm. Oh. Off she goes. Well, it's gone. Wonder where it's headed. I hope that bamboo girl has a safe journey. Tommy, get the lead out. We got sidetracked. Let's get going. We have work to do. We gotta rake that queen over the coals. She's gone. That giant bamboo sprout was a cradle to take her home. My prayers are with you, dearest Kaguya. Alright, yeah, we're gonna head on back. To the city. I didn't know it was this way. I should have thought about that. Okay. Alright, I'll catch on all you things later. Birds. I do want to save somehow. I can save over here. Ooh, thanks. Treasure chest. Ooh. Cool. Saving time. Alright. And then we go bother the queen. So the problem with the queen was that we couldn't walk on fire. Now we can. It was kind of a weird concept. But we can now. You guys have a wonderful day. Let me up. Oh my god, these stairs said no. Made it. Okay. Alright, you have a nice day. I already know what I'm supposed to do. Alright. Holy artifacts. Why in the world? Do I have to freaking equip it? Himiko. I don't know how you managed to have lava in at the top of your palace. Hey, save point. Oh? A mirror? It's a mirror. That's not a person, is it? Goodness gracious, that's a lot of candles. I mean, I bet that's Himiko. Oh, I see her now. Freaky Shut-in is praying or something. How dare she pray? Shut-in? Amazing. The security here was pretty tight, but nothing we couldn't handle. Isun, you trying to murder her? Like, calm down. You tell her, I mean. Benevolent Amaterasu, I've been waiting for you. Isun, the traveling artist. You too, of course. Oh. Hmm? Okay, first things first. You knew about the funky mist and the water dragon, right? You've got some explaining to do. Tell us what you're up to. My people, my poor people, their suffering torments me. Sickened by this mist and terrorized by the water dragon. The cries of their pain wash over me like a torrent. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. Isun, you made her cry. We know what's going on. You're tormenting the people of this city. Really? You must be a monster feeding off their ill will it generates. Do you have a sense for this? Now stop stalling, raise this grimy old curtain. Show yourself, old hag. Isun, your words are very harsh. But you're right. It was rude of me to hide my face from you. I'm sure she's fine. Benevolent Amaterasu, I, Himiko, ruler of Sand City, offer my most sincere apologies. She bow. Oh, it's not a mirror, it's an orb. Ooh, 3 dimensions. Whoops. Can I have that orb? Queen of Sand City, Himiko. As ruler, I can't stand by and watch my people suffer. Himiko will not allow this evil to darken Seion. My prayers will not cease until we are rid of this curse. Until I've located the hateful monster stronghold, Oni Island. Oni Island? What's this about a monster stronghold? You saying that the source of your city's problems? Can't say I've ever heard of an Oni Island, or whatever. What do you mean, you're trying to locate the island? It's an island, right? So it couldn't have just floated away. I feel like islands could float away. Oni Island is elusive. It vanishes each day at sundown, shifting to a new location. No one knows where in the vast wide ocean it'll reappear. Even if I wanted to dispatch an army, it would never arrive. You don't say. Why'd you stay cooped up in this room all day? What good will it do to simply pray day and night? Is that mine? Can I have it? You can relax. It's an orb. It's a gift. This is the crystal ball. Oh, okay. My family, the Yamatai clan, has ruled Saiyan City forever. This crystal ball has been passed down through the generations. I can foresee the future in it. It told me you were coming. It'll tell me where in the ocean Oni Island will appear next. Hey Gemini, how are you? Interesting. You can find Oni Island in a jiffy with that. Exposing a stronghold like Oni Island demands so much holy power. If our enemies knew about my prayers, they would stop at nothing to prevent me in my mission. Finish your last day of your crap job. Oh, congrats on freedom. That's why I've locked myself away. Prayers are our only hope. But the spirit of the enemy's forces may already be on its way. That's a pretty good story, Queenie. I'll go along with it, I mean, what the heck? I'll do anything for a pretty lady. New job Saturday. Oh, you do? Nice. Definitely good luck. Kind of work you'll be doing. Ooh, thanks for the warning. Be careful. You cannot approach me now. By taking this crystal ball in my hand, a powerful magical barrier is erected to dispel any misfortune. You will be struck down by divine forces if you try to approach. This crystal ball ensures my safety. Even if my enemies learn of my prayers, the barrier will protect me. Cool. Ooh, motorcycle tech. That's really cool. Matarasu, I entreat you once again. Will you hear my request? The mighty water dragon now threatens the peace of the oceans. I don't know why it suddenly turned to savagery. The water dragon is a sea god whose task it is to maintain order. So, though it may cause harm, we invite chaos if we try to slay it. In fact, without the water dragon, Oni Island is beyond our reach. What do you mean? Could be the amount of root, the bush. The key to reaching Oni Island lies in the water dragon. The water dragon is going to take us to Oni Island. Even if the crystal ball shows me the location, the island's shield will prevent us from reaching it. Any attempts to break the shield will result in our own pain. The water dragon could break this shield with ease. It can form a bridge over the sea to the island. Oh, so you'll reveal the location of Oni Island, and the water dragon will break the barrier? That's the only way to get to the stronghold? What about the water dragon? It's out of control, right? I doubt it'll be happy to help us. That is why I must ask for your help, Amaterasu. Your power could calm the water dragon and get it to help us. I can't leave this place, for prayers require all my energy. You're the only one who can take this important task. You want us to make friends with the dragon? Well... What? Yeah. Bummer, the boss has spoken. What was that, Ami? Amaterasu, you're truly benevolent. I entrust you with this border key. Use this key to cross the border, and continue to the land beyond. Oh, thanks. It's said, there's a race which controls the water dragon. They live in the sea beyond the border. Their draconian domain. There's dragons in this game? I mean, like, as a race? They may have some connection with the dragon's recent behavior. Please calm down the water dragon and open the path to Oni Island. Thanks, lady. I hope to get your orb soon. I really want that orb. I like ground. Oh, shut up, Isun. You're the one who's making things take extra conversation. I appreciate your presence, but goodness gracious. Alright, back through the fire and the flames. Oh, I had to jump. This camera really ain't doing it for me. Peace with dragon, yes. Pork. Pork. It's still nighttime? Oh, never mind. No, it's not actually. I kind of don't want to listen to these bozos. Well, I should get a little closer. Talk about how, whoa, how'd the dog get past us and have a cutscene where they throw us out? I don't deal with that at all. No. Let's go ahead and get out of town. Babe, I had a word with Himiko. Judging by her face, she's not a bad apple. You're a loud audience with Himiko? Queen, I haven't been able to meet with her. I'm relieved to hear that she's so well. I like her theme song. It's pretty snazzy. Off I go. You'd just be chilling if you were a dragon. Collecting gold, sitting on gold, usual dragon things, gold. I probably also wouldn't do that much as a dragon either. Monster manifest. I would like to be alone in my cave. Time to cross the border. The border. I think I'm gonna go this way. I'm fairly confident about that. Horse. Trying to think. As far as I can tell, I don't think there's still nothing I can do about those. What's up, fam? Want some gold? I got a lot. Oh, sweet. Wanna cross the border? You'll have to speak to my colleague. Oh my god, what? Oh, that's the border key. Crossing the border. Okay, well, what are you doing with that? Rules are rules. Anyone has the key, they can pass. You must be on some important business, I guess. Wolf. I'll open the gate. I have a red glow about me because I'm wearing a fire tablet. It's cool. North Yoshima Coast. Wow, it's kind of worse for wear. Okay, where's this draconian domain? Sounds like something that might be under the sea. I'd rather not have to get wet. And it's, well, you know, I'm not afraid of the water dragon, it's just, you swim slow. It puts me to sleep. Yeah, I do swim slow. It's pretty awful. Ah! Waka! Waka waka. I trust you enjoyed a little adventure through that hole. The city's air has cleared up thanks to you. Okay, just ignore him. Maybe he'll go away. Why so grumpy? Didn't you notice the view? This used to be one big curse zone, but yours truly pulled off the great divine interventions. Eh? I really wanted to wait for you two, but I couldn't stand leaving the sea in such a cursed state. The sea off Ryoshima Coast is back to its beautiful self. That is, I am kind of surprised, so he did actually do something. Because I was like, usually you get to a new area and it has a bunch of rigmarole that you have to solve, so he just did that for us. I appreciate it, thank you, Waka. What's that supposed to mean, pretty boy? Just a little something I overheard. My little bouncing friend, you're a wandering artist, no? I want to see how beautiful you're— oh, we're gonna fight now. My heart's none of your business. Damn, why should I show you anyways? You really are in a bad mood today. You're not one of those imposter who claims to be an artist, but could not paint a picture of his life depended on it, are you? What? Oh, nothing. It's just something an old man mentioned. His grandson, who was also his apprentice, ran away from home, and he took the old man's painting of a wood sprite with him. You think he might claim to have painted the masterpiece? There are so many unscrupulous people out there. Sometimes it's hard to spot an imposter in the wild world of art. It's not anymore. But you know, you wouldn't know anything about that, would you? It takes a little investigation, but you can figure it out. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. Now make like a tree and leave. Leave. Or you can stick around if you rather get sliced and diced. Oh, well, you don't have to get a little hot under the collar. It would appear I struck a raw nerve. Well, since I have no prophecies this time, really? I suppose I'll just be on my merry way. Au revoir, baby. Okay, we didn't fight. I was ready for battle, honestly. Maybe he's done testing us. What? What now? Ah! Nose. Wiggle. Can make a full face with these guys. Did I not slow down time? Hello? There we go. No, no. Here we go. Perfecto. Yay! Yes, 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 that was Lee's joke. Leaf! I'm in love with that time stop skill. It's honestly the best skill in this whole entire video game. It is so good. Don't want to deal with it? Whoa. What? Did you hit me and I wasn't paying attention? Oh, wait. Did you get your laser fireman to stop? Ah! Oh god, you're annoying. What the heck? Oh, you know what? Let me blow. The wind, the wind! Are you kidding me? That did not do it. Quit! I don't know exactly how to deal with that guy. To figure out something, but that'll be later. The heck? Yeah, I got beat up real bad by that guy. Time to fight another one. I don't like this one specifically. What are you gonna do? Can you come down and hit me instead? Thank you. Oh my god, of course. Yes! That or cure. Oh, true. Time stop or cure. That thing is the worst. There's nothing else I can do except wait for it to attack me. Because it has a shield. Imagine having a shield. I would like to save. Oh, I gotta fix that. What do I gotta fix? What is this? Is this important to me? Can I examine so you can tell me? Wow, these steps are busted up. Oh, it's more like they fell apart. Oh, really? Like, for real? I can't fix that? Yeah, you're right. Why? It seems like a perfectly fine conclusion. There's a shop over here? Excuse me, ladies. fish? Umi's restaurant. I love the smell of seafood. Umi. Oh, welcome. They're cats too. We're happy to see anyone in here, even a dog. Oh, there aren't any fresh fish. Why? Oh, wait, because of the water dragon. We've hardly got any customers at all. We're known for our Mr. Umi's fresh dishes. Fish dishes. I hope you get to try one of them. That's not this one. Ooh, is that a new skill? Look at that, 3 stripes. Ugh. Goodness gracious, whatever will I do? Why are the restaurants both cat-themed? Even I, great chef Umi, can't cook without ingredients. I'm at the end of my rope. Cyclone, chef. Cyclone. Doggy, can I bend your furry little ear? Can you stop waving your knife at me? There's no good fish lately, and I can't cook without fish. I feel like I'm starting to lose my touch. I've had enough. There's gotta be some good meat that could make a good meal. What are you looking at? No, it'd be too much effort getting all that fur off you. I need juicy fruits of the sea. And they must be fresh. It's an insult to the sea and the fish if the dish goes wrong. I don't know what the story is with the water dragon, but I don't know that the fish I need aren't being caught. I've asked the fisherman. I can't do anything more than that. All I can do is sit tight and wait for good news. What's the fish he eats? Cyclone. I jumped. Relax. I gotta try that on the water. Cyclone! Cyclone? Is that the correct term? It seems specifically southern hemispheric. That looks like the island I need to go to. Oh. Nope, that's not doing anything for me. Let's go find some fishermen. Tell them what the fuck's going on. Why aren't you fishing? Although I already know why they're not fishing. Please let me out. Are they fighting? It looks like they're definitely fighting. Urashima, so you got taken by the porka guy, right? They're bullies, that's so funny. And he took you to a castle at the bottom of the sea? Hey, Agent! What's up? DJ? Oh, if that's true, where's that porka now, huh? Where is he now? Yeah, where is he? They're literally whipping him. That's insane. Bullying is crazy. It ain't porka, it's orca. He's an emissary of the Dragon Palace, and he only comes for people worthy. Yeah, right. Didn't your mom teach you not to tell lies? Let's get him, by hitting him with sticks and whips again. Get him. What do you think you're doing? Only cowards gang up on people. Eh? I'm bored of playing with him. Come on, let's go play somewhere else. Yeah, let's go play. What do you think those little rats are talking about on me? Yo, how you doing? Kid, how long are you gonna stay like that? What's wrong, kid? Oh, I must have dozed off. I reckon I do that a lot. Oh, you fell asleep? You seem pretty sturdy, not gonna lie. I don't know who you are, but I appreciate you waking me up. When I ain't got strength to go home, sometimes I nap here. I'm bringing out the southern accent because I think that's what's going on. You've been better? I'm doing fine. Oh, what's wrong, though? Yeah, those kids were rude as fuck. You were sleeping? You had us worried hunched over. You're not sick or injured, right? No, fit as a fiddle. I am. Just taking a nap on the beach is all. That's a relief. Anyway, what was that about a castle at the bottom of the sea? And thank you, Puffy D. I will take a sip of water. Whoa. Would you mind filling us in? Oh, thanks for your patience, Hiroshima. No one ever believes me about that. There's a land under the sea here in Ryoshima. How do I say Ryoshima with a southern accent? The Draconians and the Sea Gods live there in the Dragon Palace. The Dragon Palace is an amazing place, real pretty. Oh yeah, I bet it is. I haven't been there in a dog's age, though. Dragon Palace? Land of the Draconians? They're the ones controlling the water dragon. Himiko said so. So, how does one get down to the palace, Bucket Boy? How could a chubby, or I mean Big Bone, he's chubby. Big Bone laugh like you allude that the water dragon and make it all the way down to the bottom of the sea? Well, it takes weight, clearly. The water dragon was much nicer in those days. But you can't just choose to go to the Dragon Palace, see? Only worthy people can go. If you're worthy, an emissary called Orca comes to get you. So this Orca dude is an emissary from the Dragon Palace? And just how do you get to meet this guy? Crossing the border? Oh, I've crossed the border. No, that's one question that ain't easy to answer. Y'all see that pier over yonder? Cross the border. You're finally across the border. The pier's where I met Orca. I was looking out to the sea when he came with the morning sun. Sometimes the words aren't fast enough. Orca only comes if you're worthy of the Dragon Palace, I reckon. I have to say, living in the South, I never used reckon. It's like, it's a shorthand of recollect, and honestly, it's just an awkward word. But it's a good word to pretend to be Southern. It's fun. Doesn't hurt anybody. Fish, meat, herbs. Okay, they want seeds. Listen, I don't know what pig's like. I thought it was anything, actually. Yeah. Like Waka said, he went ahead and actually did the stuff over here, so we didn't have to deal with it. What do we got in here? Oh, Mrs. Hiroshima. Mrs. as in married? As in mother or wife? You fine looking wood. White as snow. What you doing in an old beach house like this then? I ain't got nothing for you. But you can rest here if you'd like. She's cute. Cute old lady. Bye, old lady. Ooh. What do I feel? Kinda wanna wander around some more. What's this water about? Just a river, right? There's nothing going on here. I kinda don't want to deal with this place when the sun's drying. Still can't break those. You a merchant? Yep. Ah, that's a great idea. That would sound like hotcakes. A donut in the shape of an Oni Island. The Donian nut. They had to stretch that one, didn't they? It'll be great. Look, you can see Oni Island from here. It's the perfect spot to sell Oni Island merchandise. Gotta make the best of a bad deal, right? Or you wind up miserable. That demon-shaped island appeared out of nowhere a while ago. Then, the water dragon went crazy, and the city got that weird fog. All that's happened since that island's turned up. Every day, looks like it's in a different place. There can't be a weirder sight anywhere in the world. Only Island, huh? It's gonna be tough getting over there. Once we get there, I bet we'll wish we never did. What are you muttering about? It's time to liven up, do some business. I like how the merchants did have a little something to say. What about absolutely. 2017, this fine. Nothing I need. It's probably about to be nighttime soon. Dog! Dog. Dog. Fed. Yeah. Oh, actually, I should check on my stats here. I really feel like I need more ink. 250 to do more ink. Okay. 250. I feel like health is, I can deal with that. And technically more ink too. I can also deal with not having enough because I have the infinity stones. Oh, it's old boy again. What are you aiming at? Are these cows? Hello? Oh, they're bulls. That's completely different from cows. Please don't ram me. I mean, they could still be cows. They just have little horns. Little hornies. Hornies. Oh, there's a face I know. Remember when I made you explode something and you had to run away because it looks, well, you did cause massive collateral damage? Well, I'm back. And I think we're about to do the exact same thing again. Hey, you're that apple guy who's at the big drawbridge. Yorichi. I've had a complete change of heart since then. I gave up my job, set off on a journey to hone my skills. This suits me much better than my formal duties. Nippon's best archer and his bow, Golden Fire, are still in the top form. Pooch, why not have a bite to eat and relax? What's with this water? It seems particular. Oh, wait, what's going on with the visual? Is that some sort of training to hone your skill? You got it. See that fruit on the tree on the little island? That's what I'm aiming for. I'm going right back to the basics. But that fruit is as hard as stone. Nothing damages it. Ooh, is that my new skill? Breaking stone, and then I can finally break so much stuff. Even if I hit the dead center 100 times. It's strange, but that's what makes it a good target. Pooch, why not have a bite to you relax? Something about that stone. I bet he's hitting it too. I should have just made one. And blew wind to get over there, but... there's actually quite a bit out here. Interesting. Nothing I can do about that. That was the wind, thanks. Wind, why? The pain. Please, not the water. Oh, thank goodness. I would have to go back. Just dog. There we go. Now that I'm here... Traveler's Charm. What we got here? I just drew fire. It is in fact still daytime. I drew the sun, that is. That guardian sapling is just bursting with blossoms. It's even starting to bear fruit. Oh, it's not ripe yet, so keep your furry paws off. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Because that's just begs to be the sun, doesn't it? Not the wind, earth, wind, or fire. Amazing. I don't know. Let's head all the way back, I guess. One sec. I thought it was moving on its own, but I just had a strange... Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Why? Why was the wind blowing the wrong way? I'm gonna swim for a bit. I'm almost out of boat. I lost confidence. True. Face. Okay, I'm gonna go back to that, kid. Hiroshima. And actually listen to what he said about, the water palace. Because I didn't. Up. Up here's where I met Orca. It was looking out on the sea when he came with the morning sun. Orca only comes if you're worthy. Okay, well, this is that simple, basically. So about here. I wonder what that is over there. I probably should go check that out. Does that count? Yes, it does. Orca! Something's coming! Hi, am I worthy? Just asking. Cute. Why is this big fish looking so happy? It's kinda creeping me out. Orca, it's you! It's been dog's age since I stopped counting the years. Did you come to take me back to the Dragon Palace? No. Oh my god. Orca. They didn't have to do him like that. Is that emissary or whatever of the Draconians? You get a title card, huh? Yeah, Dragon Place Emissary Palace, Orca. Let me on. I want to see him slapped again. That's funny. At last, one worthy visiting the Dragon Palace. Hop on, and I'll take you to the Dragon Palace. Cool. Thank you, and I will drink. just like Hiroshima. Hear that on me? I'm second to none when it comes to swimming. Even that water dragon's no match for me. Oh, you heard him. What are we gonna do on me? Oh, you already made up your mind. This is Orca? Not very creative. It looks fishy, right? Pun intended. Wanna hitch a ride? I don't suppose we have much choice. Might as well take advantage. Why are we asking dumb questions? I know I should save, but gosh darn it. I'm afraid I can't do that yet. You must complete the final ordeal decreed by Otohime. Only then will you be worthy. Okay, Otohime chick is your boss, huh? She's got a lot of nerve letting that water dragon run amok. Isun is just ready to pin all the problems on the, like, next available woman Goodness gracious. Or we want to ride down to the Dragon Palace. Let's hear about that ordeal. The entrance to the Dragon Palace is a whirlpool, but it's hidden. Right now, to keep out evil beings that plague the area, we must find the whirlpool amid this vast sea. That is the ordeal. Oh, okay. The sea is packed with places begging to be explored. We'll just have to check them out till we find that whirlpool. Fucking, what do you mean? Shouldn't it just be straightforward? Alright, full speed away, fish breath. Dang. What's this over here? Where's that meowing coming from? There's a meowing? I think it's from that tower. It's creepy, but let's go. Oh, are we gonna finally learn how to climb? We'll be back, Orca. Orca. Cats. Cat Island. Thank you. Cats have almost no praise to them. Give me 2 each. You don't like heights? I'm sorry. Time to climb. Cat. Ooh. You might not want to look too much. Sounds like that annoying meow is coming from the top of this tower. And a human. Thank you. Look at those paw prints on the wall. Isn't that the mark of the catwalk? Freaking obviously, like I knew that off the top of my... It's one of the 13 celestial brush techniques. So, maybe... What? Oh, what? Ah, demon. Alright, alright. They're cats. 3 cats together. That's silly. Did you just hit me? Freak. Yes, I am cheating. Don't worry about it. Wait, oh wait, I'm still out of aim. 1 second. Let's go! Seismic toss! Oh, I'll never forget, that's still my favorite of all. I'm missing because... There we go. Yay! Yeah, the time was kind of bad. Well, that was a boss. Mark of Kabegami? Those paw prints are the mark of the Celestial Brush technique catwalk. I don't think I can necessarily draw that. Catwalk, catwalk. What is the false belief held that cats can just climb walls? False belief. Fake facts. Ink. Thank you, thank you. There's a lot of plants in here. Aww. Sorry, we weren't able to get that Geodude. so much gratitude everywhere. Oh, was it nighttime, maybe? Two. I think they give the least praise. Give me that praise, please. Any more cats around here? They're really small, they're not like obvious. Thank you. Or a spoon. Leap before you look. There's nothing I can do. Oh. Vimo. Let me up. I don't like this. It's not comfortable. Okay, now the camera perspective has made it much more comfortable. Let's keep it moving. Don't have all year. Hey, what's gotten into you? You trying to get to the top? Ah, you're a squid. You're a kid. You're a squid. You're a kid. You're a squid. You're a kid. I think I got lost. You're a kid. Wait. You're a squid, you're a spoon. I think I got it. I have to feed the cat. It's important. Cats eat squid. Eat. I also eat squid. Whoop. Hop, 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 hop. Hop, 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 hop. You should also be a cannibal. Let me up. What? Wait. Oh, okay. I don't know why I landed like that, but I think I'm okay. We're on level 3. How are you a cannibal? You don't eat squid? Ooh. Complete. 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 Good. Not to like gaslight you or anything, but you should be eating squid. Everyone else does. Unless they're allergic. Cat scratch? Man, look at the ocean down there. I like squid rings. Calamari is pretty good. Whoop, 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 whoop. I've made it myself before. It's not unlike making onion rings, honestly. Ugh, this is a trial of self-control, really. Meow. Fish. 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 Oh, 1 second. Calamari is tasty. Why wouldn't? I don't. What is the? That's not exclusive. It's just. What don't you like about Squish? Let me Alright, alright, alright. Nice little waiting spot. Where's the cat? Thank you. Where's the cat? What are we, halfway up? I feel like this is entirely optional and that's why it's kind of to the side. You could probably get along just fine without doing any of this. Oh, what's that? It would be cannibalism. Da, 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 da. Is eating fish cannibalism? Would eating snails be cannibalism? It's the same genus, I think. The hell? Oh, this way. Whew, ooh. No, not snail. Let me up. Alright, this is another lane. Almost there. 3 more levels to go, I think. Ooh, that was close, actually. You've obtained the lacquer wear set. Where? 2 more. 2 more. Up. Good thing I figured out how to turn left early on. I mean, to turn in general. Woo! That was scary. Losing your balance at this point is awful feeling. Oh. Stray beard! Bark bark. I be forgetting I'm a dog. Ooh, thank you, video game. Alright, let's head on over. Ooh, close one again. I'm really misjudging these ledges, at least not judging them perfectly. Okay. Okami? Can't even see the ocean anymore, just clouds. Alright! Ooh, a warp thing. You obtained the mermaid coin. Thank you. So you don't have to fall all the way down. That's pretty funny. Cat. I was like, I thought I saw something. Correct, I did. E-liter 4K. I like E-liter 4K. It's one of my favorite chargers. Tied with a GooTuber. Ah. What? I don't know. Pretty. Huh? Yeah, can I get the camera to work with me? So high up. Look at that cat. Why am I standing so close to the ledge? What's it doing all alone up here? It couldn't have climbed up all the way by itself, could it? There couldn't be anything to eat all the way up here. Well, good thing I have feed. Freaking imagine if I didn't over-purchase on these feed bags. Whew. Just imagine. Yeah. Stopped meowing. A constellation here, huh? Hello? What even is the constellation here? I didn't even get to see the outline. Now I have. Got it. Literally, someone looked at the sky and said, yep, that's the constellation. It's a cat in a house. Just made up a whole cat inside of a box. Amazing. Oh my god. Oh, so cute. Oh my god, he's sitting. Amaterasu, origin of all that's good and mother to us all. The swirling whirlpool of evil below has driven me to this height. From this from this perch I observe the world below and its descent. If my power is needed once again, I, Kabegami, god of walls, very classy god, shall gladly offer a bridge of hope to the realm below. Give me that cat scratch fever. Hey, I'm not your personal toy to be played with like that. Wait a sec, that was Kabegami. You know, the one with the catwalk brush technique. And this kitty is the messenger of the gods. I thought it was just some stray cat. Check it out, the statue's glowing. Ah, Kabegami's statue's telling you to use catwalk power. Put your brush on the statue and draw a line up the wall. That'll let you transfer the god's catwalk power into the wall. What? Alright, whatever you say. Yeah. Look at that. The mark of Kabegami has appeared. On the path you drew from the Kabegami statue. Now you can climb walls. Simply by summoning the mark of Kabegami. Speaking of which, remember those other Kabegami statue? We should try our new brush technique on them. Yeah, no, it does sound ridiculous. You're correct. That seems weird. Whoa, that's one big kitty statue. This must be the top of the tower. Doesn't that wind feel great? You telling me I can jump off this tower, like, right now? Oh, never mind. Nah, that just took bravery. Oh, cool. Another health thingy. Camera. Thank you. Oh, sorry. We'll get down. What the freak is the gap again? Oh, there it is. I ran down that so fast I didn't know what I was doing. Alright. And they did give us a free mermaid coin, so that was very kind. Alright, let's see. We should go nearby. Of course. Can't call tower. Shinshu, excuse me, other way. Alright. Dang, where am I? Oh, okay. That did clear that up. Wait a minute. Me through. Just leave it open. No one caught the horsey. Botox. Hey, the morning. Nice. Wow, that took all night. You know what? Bet, honestly. It seemed like that was ages. That might have been a good 10 minutes in reality. It's longer than the first dungeon. That was a long climb. Excuse me, dog. Okay. Let's go swimming again. I fell. The entrance to the Dragon Palace is in a whirlpool. Alright. You must find the whirlpool. Hiya, or go away. You really can. It would be all over to fall. Dun, not that way. Let's check over here. There's kind of an island out here for no reason. Ouch. That was a really good transition. Monster that I don't care about. Oh, it's literally just this rock. I don't know where I'm going. Whee. I don't know why it's stuck like that. Interesting to have a thing on fire right next to the water. For something that's kind of insignificant, not gonna lie. Wait a second. Oh, it's the dragon. You doing good over there, my guy? Looks like he's doing pretty bad. H. What's over there? Excuse me, he might be drowning, you're right. And now loading. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Is this a grave site? So to say, you know what that was meant for. Wind? Okay. You too. Oh. And this here. I freaking messed up. Ugh. I feel like my center is low. There we go. Finicky. That's the way back up. This is weird. pretty place. Okay, what's this say? Total amount offered by Amaterasu. 0 N. Hey, the money here? Maybe it's one of those defines things? Fish and squids. Yeah, it's true. Why do you say fish/squids? The god of the spring is said to help those who toss in money. Never expect to find a divine spring here, though. There you go. Money literally means nothing to me. The spring must love money. I bet something good if we made a bigger offering. And I like that. A nice cool 100,000. Praise be the spring. Oh, I think I forgot a thing. If I ever need to not have money, I'll come back here, really. That's all I could think. You have a nice day, Spring. I think that's all your trees, so... yeah. Very pretty place. Up we go. Shoo! Why didn't they show this before when I was stuck at the bottom of something and was teleported out for no reason? It would have given me at least some semblance of understanding of what happened after that point. Do I have to avoid the dragon? Honestly, he seems highly avoidable. He's not avoidable. I can hear his music. He's approaching. He did want to kill me. I could hear it. Okay. So we go way faster than him, but he is kind of in the way. Yeah, go away. Thanks. Okay. Well, back to it. 15 minutes to figure out where this whirlpool is, hmm? He is faster. But it's hard as hell to see. Good music means he's not looking. I want to see. Ah. Check out this island. There's a thing over there. Alright, thank you. I wonder what is the consequence of running into the dragon. I wonder. Just curious. I mean, sure, it's a problem, but it doesn't seem like that big of a deal. Past 2 days have been cleanup days. Ah, yes, the sun. And the wind. Yeah, all things I wanted. Excuse me now. Oh, I can't break this yet, still. I love that. Excuse me. There's someone over here? Hello? Oh, one of the fishermen. Hey there, pup. Some folks worry about the water dragon. But if you're gonna fish, you gotta fish in the sea. All you need is a stout resilience against the vast raging sea. If you got that, you hardly need a line. Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. You can post it in the Discord server. Team Nessie headquarters. That chef Ubi wants me to catch him something special. Only one fish. The marlin. I'm gonna haul a big one. Oh, is this a fishing exercise? And give that old guy the shock of his life. Pup, you know what you carry in there? Any fisherman would kill for that rod. Yeah, right. That's the marlin rod, the strongest one that I bought as in the city as a story quest, right? Without that rod, there's no fish you couldn't reel in. Even the great king of the sea, the marlin. Be nice, pup. You know what? That rod belongs to me. I was robbed? He didn't even ask? Oh my god. Okay, let's see. This marlin's rod's got... well, you want to stick around and see this, right, pup? He stole my rod. Of course I'd love to watch. Okami, you got the basic idea, huh? Draw a line from the pole, boo boo boo. Got that one. A blowfish. Mouth big. That's a clownfish. What? Are you kidding me? Whatever. Rigged. He has a lot more energy than the kid did. Yay. I don't even waste my time with these. Look, that's gonna be a big one. A big old marlin. No games. That's one. He's almost out of energy. It's gonna be the last one. I have to be careful. Come on. Ooh, gosh, that was close. Yes, that was really close on his health. You caught the marlin. Speed through this game by ignoring your own safety. Sheesh, monster. Take a look. The mighty king of the sea, the marlin. You own that ball. Wow, sheesh, you're accusatory. I've been fishing here in Ryoshima for a good few years, but I never bagged this one. No time to waste. Oh no, Nightbot deleted your thing. The prima donna chef will only take the freshest fish. Alright. I'll run this over to him now. See ya. Well, it doesn't care about the symbol, it just cares about the spamming of it. If it was a lot in a row, maybe. We can go talk to... Yeah, we can go back over there. Holy Bones Hall. Feel like... I already went up. Vodka... Ugh. He took the pole. Yeah, it's gone now. Nice catch. I'm letting in. Thing. Oh, I don't think I can do anything about that. I don't understand why bombs can't break the rock. Like, why? Why? The water in. Why? What do I need to... Monster Isle's over there doing its business. I think I may go back and go to that restaurant. You must find the whirlpool. Oh, yeah. I don't know why it keeps the camera down. Oh, that's it? That's your limit? You actually can't go up in here? It's not what I expected. Ooh, cat scratch fever. That's what it's gonna be every time. Amazing. No, I need blue, not wind. Please. Oh my god. I'll feed the cats while you're busy figuring that out. You do? Why? Do you like it? I'll get a good angle on it. Anyways. It's been wonky all this time. Alright, I'm all in the business! What's in here? A gallon of sugar. Can't measure sugar in gallons. Unless it's liquid sugar. Who are you? Sir, I don't have time. Anyways. He actually straight just hit me. No. What do you mean? Not fair. Whoa. What you got going on there, my guy? Whoa! Gave me a zapping is what he did. Very good. Well, whatever that was. Huh? Huh? Someone there? What you doing up here? How'd you get up here? This is Watcher's Cave. It said the gods once visited this place to return to the heavens. At night, this place offered a great view of the starry sky. Even the Whirlpool Galaxy was visible from the cave's tip. There's a group of stars. They form the shape of a great spiral, a heavenly whirlpool. But since the demon-shaped island appeared, there are more and more monsters. The skies have become dulled. The magnificent starry view can no longer be seen. That's exactly what we need. If you wish upon a star, it comes true. Even the Whirlpool Galaxy might appear again. Okay, so I need to come back here later. But oh, okay, so I did have to get the cat scratch. Okay, well, yeah. where spheres were not optional. But I do need to go save. Goodness gracious. Foxes! It's bedtime now. Lack of proper personal protective equipment. Down with the sickness. Which way comes? Alright. Bedtime. Thank you guys for coming out to hang out and stuff today. Tomorrow I'll be playing probably the Splatfest if it's up tomorrow. It depends. It might be Saturday actually. Forgot about time zones. But we'll see. So either it'll be more Okami or that. Bye bye though. Bye bye. Do